This movie tells a story about a disgraced MMA fighter named Jackie who finds redemption in the cage and the courage to face her demons when the son she had given up as an infant unexpectedly re-enters her life. First of all, this movie has a huge problem. The script has too many storylines. Jackie has a drinking problem and is locked in an abusive relationship with her former manager. Just as she's contemplating a return to the ring, her mother turns up with a 6-year-old son Jackie abandoned shortly after he was born. As a result of his troubled past, the boy doesn't speak. So there's a family drama mixed in with the sports movie cliches, not to mention a lesbian love affair added to juice up a melodrama that doesn't need so many plot lines. The story of her return to the fight game would probably be enough to hold the movie together. Halle Berry's debut as director very much feels like she needs to expressively prove herself, only she can't settle on what her vision is. The movie suffers from a lack of narrative reality on many levels as well. The movie opens with Jackie getting her bell clocked in the octagon to the point of retreating and escaping as if it's a professional wrestling cage match. This exaggerated opening marks an early sign that the story will likely manufacture preposterous drama in favor of characters that feel like real people. It's attempting to create several poverty-stricken characters, which almost all of them drop in and out of Jackie's life to suit dramatic impact. For whatever reason, no matter how explosive and bursting with rage her boyfriend becomes, Jackie never fights back or lays a finger on him. This whole boyfriend character is a caricature of toxic masculinity that simply feels hollow and unearned. She also has to find a way to come to terms with her own mother, who apparently paid no attention when Jackie was raped and abused by the mother's boyfriends during Jackie's childhood. The movie's drama feels obligatory and heavy for the sake of being heavy. This film continues to pile on personal squabbles, only to toss in a forced romantic subplot in the third act. Various characters use Jackie's anger as a source of motivation for skilled fighting, which is very illogical as one would assume technique and a well-rounded offense and defense would be the most important. The climatic fight's presentation itself looks and feels close to mediocre production level. The crowd existence, the announcers, and the sports media footage doesn't look very convincing. The positive aspect of the movie, like the choreography, are undone by poor editing and coverage. The movie relies on too much handheld camera work and an excessive use of close-ups. It often fails to establish the locations as a result of the ever-swirling camera. In the end, the movie doesn't do anything unique to define Jackie as a damaged fighter. Halle Berry's performance is good enough. Unfortunately, the script is mediocre, familiar, and frequently stretches believability that the narrative comes out very flat. We do not recommend this movie at all.